Hey folks, wanted to talk to you about today's reversal pattern. We had quite a crazy dive down. For some reason, we don't want to take these lows. We just keep creating more of them. There will be a target at some point. So we opened and just went straight down. And then we kind of got into this big consolidation garbage. Now, I wanted to talk to you about this particular reversal pattern. I just found something in it that's neat. So we made a low. We validated this breaker, kinda. We didn't ever have a fair value gap above it until right here. And then we immediately made a new low. So if you tried to get in there, you got spanked hard. And I think I did try to get in somewhere around here. I tried to get in on this one because there was a 4 hour low we had taken, got in here, and it's going up, and then I lost the trade. So, but this is the one, this is the lowest point of the day. And so this would be our breaker, and this is the one I want to talk to you about. And I've got those lines on it. One of the videos I watched, ICT was putting quadrants on wicks and whatnot. So I just found this interesting. I put just the blue lines on it, or the purple ones that I usually put, and then I put these quadrants just to see what that would look like. And our candle body's respecting the halfway point of this breaker, and they're not. On the 1 minute chart, they're not, but they're not violating the bottom of it either. Candle bodies are staying above the 75%. And that wick went down. It took that one out, but that was ended up being the low of the afternoon. And so the first time we came back down to it, the very first time we validated it was right here, and it was just a rip all the way up. We left that high, and then we came all the way back down, touched it, respected the halfway point, and then back up to that high. There was a lot of chop and it was nasty, but that would have worked. I was still thinking we were taking these lows, so I wasn't buying along, but I've got to get that out of my head because that actually isn't a bad one. It's ugly. There's a whole lot of moving around before you get there, and then that crazy rip right back down, then right back up. But then we get into this chop, and it's just slowly chopping, chopping, chopping down, and we come down here and we leave that low. Come back up, leave these highs. Come back down, we take that low this time, but the candle bodies are still respecting. And then we go up and we take that high at the end of the day. Never did make it back to settlement. Real choppy mess. But that would have been provided that opportunity I mentioned in the live stream of just buying these lows as they push back down, because I've seen that same thing happen where it'll leave a high up here and then it'll come back down, and sometimes it'll go to it and then come back down again, and then finally at the end of the day pop it, which is kind of like what it did here, but it never did take that high. So it's just a real choppy mess right now. I don't know why the price action is so crazy, but it is. We're not having any clean reversals. But there were some opportunities. Now, here's the neat thing I wanted to show you. This is a 1 minute chart. Let's go to a 5. An ICT's little wick thing. See how that wick right there is the same as the breaker? That wick on that 5 minute chart. I don't know what you can do with this information. I just found it neat. And look how the candle bodies respected it. They're above the halfway point. Now this is even cooler. We go to a 15 minute chart. It's the same freaking wick, same length, same everything, and they respected its halfway point too. Wicks did the damage, bodies told the narrative, heading back up. I don't know what you can do with that information, but it just seems cool to me. I don't know if it happens all the time. It's the first time I've ever seen it, but I just thought it would be pretty neat to share. So I hope you made a little bit of money today. I caught a little bit of this rundown, and then I just locked out because I've been giving back everything I make, and I did not want to give it back today. So I just locked myself out. And I was able to preserve my profit. I had a profitable day, first time in these XFAs. So I'm happy. Remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to one another. Until next time. I'll see you. Trade well. Yeah, there we go. Almost forgot what my end line was. Until next time, trade well.